Tiger Arena on the campus of Princeton Community High School for tonight's varsity girls basketball action between county rivals, the visiting Wood Memorial Lady Trojans, and your very own Princeton Community Lady Tigers. Princeton Community Athletics, in conjunction with the Indiana High School Athletic Association and Big 8 Conference, encourages your support in providing an environment that promotes proper sportsmanship. Please assist us in this measure. Your efforts are meaningful and appreciated. At this time, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our great nation with the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, and Princeton going to quickly win the tip here. County rivals. Ooh, little contact there in the first play. They're going to float it. Princeton floats it down under. Brooke James up and in. 3 girls in this game already have 1,000 career points. Chloe Bartley, Brenna Micrans, and Brooke James. And then Sydney Day just crossed 900 career points. If Wood Memorial makes a deep run in the tournament, like a lot of people expect them to, she could also cross 1,000 points. That's a quick foul on Princeton down low. But Princeton going to score first. Brooke James, the big girl down low, putting it in. Wood Memorial comes into this game undefeated, ranked number 1 in 1A, and the best team in the tri-state regardless of class. Down low, great passing there. That's Lashbrook. She'll swing it out. Loose ball. That's a turnover on Wood, and Princeton has it.
Previous foul prior to the turnover was on number 2 of the Tigers, Kiera Young. Her first, team first.
Not a good sign for Princeton as Kiera Young picked up that foul. Here's Emma Alt. Back up top to KC. They're going to float it down low. Wood Memorial off the start just packing this 2-3 zone around Brooke James. They have her double teamed at all times. Someone fronting her in the post and someone behind her in the post. It's a nice rebound right there for Sydney Day. Here's Carson Robinson with it. Wood swinging around Bartley, their point guard, coach's daughter, and they're going to call a travel there against Carson Robinson. Wood Memorial now just putting some pressure on Casey Russell, the Tigers' point guard. Wood running man right now. Ooh, they had an opportunity to hit Brooke James there, and see, they just do not want Brooke James to beat him. Easton Chandler from way downtown. Splash. 5-0 Tigers. 6.5 minutes left to go here. Now it's Brenna Micrans. Brenna very good at soccer and basketball, just a stellar athlete. Ooh, and Wood Memorial. Oh, what a great save. Down low. Oh, Sydney Day has it knocked away. And then that is going to stay with Wood. What a great save there by the Lady Trojans. 6.5 left to go in the first quarter. Wood Memorial down 5-0. They're going to lob it into Lexi Lashbrook, the lone junior on the varsity roster, and another foul. That time on Emma Alt. And this could kill you if you're Princeton getting into the bonus against a great free throw shooting team.
Yeah, and the star power is there for Princeton with Brooke James and Kiera Young, both with state title under their belt. But it's just going to be the supporting cast if they're going to be able to pull off the upset here against the number 2 team in Class A and one of the best teams in the state, Wood Memorial.
Yeah, and Lashbrook sinks them both, and Kiera Young will dribble it up for Princeton. Yeah, Princeton definitely has the star power, and Kiera Young and Brooke James, but Wood Memorial, a very great cohesive unit, and another board for the junior Lashbrook. But then Brooke James gets a quick steal. James goes up with the left hand, no good. Loose ball. That'll be hauled in by the Trojans. Chloe Bartley swings it up to Brenna Micrans. Great pass by Brenna Micrans. Back over to Robinson. She's blocked by James. Brooke James now wants to run the break. Oh, what a great. Oh, man, I thought that was all ball. Not a very good call from my angle. And Brooke James will be shooting too.
And so far, which has been the defense for Princeton has been there, forcing Memorial in some bad shots and turnovers, and a great block shot there by Brooke James. And the defense is what's been the problem so far this year for the Tigers.
As it has, as Brooke James sinks the first free throw. Wood Memorial, pretty deep team too for girls hoops. Brooke James misses the back end, and Chloe Bartley will bring it up the floor. Chloe Bartley's dad is the coach, Johnny Bartley. Oh, that's another foul on Emma Alt. I think that should be on 22, Emma Alt of the Tigers. Oh no, that's going to be on Brooke James.
Fouls on number 50 of the Lady Tigers.
So that's her first. Brooke James, Kiera Young, each with a foul early. That is not good for Princeton.
Another big problem is they rely so heavily on Kiera Young and Brooke James that anytime they get into a foul trouble position, it's been ugly, and that's when games get out of hand.
And with a foul already, I would not be surprised if Wood Memorial just kept feeding Alexia Lashbrook, hoping that Brooke James will pick up a cheap one here. Still 5:45 left to go in the first. If she picks up her second personal this early in the game, this could spell disaster for the Tigers. Brooke James now bringing it up the floor. Not known for a ball handling. Nice pass in the backdoor cut. Kiera Young puts it in. What a great bounce pass there by Brooke James. Yeah, Princeton going to run a 2-1-2 zone. Just trying to trap in the corners. She drives baseline. Ooh, that right there could have been Brooke James' second. Oh, loose ball. Great hustle by Robinson. Ooh, and they're going to collide into the bleachers. And it's going to stay with the Tigers. Robinson tried to get sneaky there. Tipped it away and almost got a steal. What could have been an easy bucket. Bartley calls off the press, 8-4. Princeton Tigers lead it. 5:10 left to go in the first quarter. Oh, man, Wood Memorial hunting the pass lanes. James from way downtown, no good. It's the back of the iron. It was Bartley with it now. Driving the baseline. Whoa, what a great bounce pass down low. Sydney Day shot up, no good. Day gets her on board, puts it back up. No! But she'll go to the line to shoot too. I think that one's going to be on Easton Chandler. No, that is Emma Alt's second.
By number 22 of the Tigers.
Another difficult thing for Tigers to face is getting here in early foul trouble. Their depth is almost non-existent off the bench. I mean, you'll see right now Destiny Miley going in the game, the junior, the 5'9 junior. But other than that, it's definitely pretty short on the bench.
Yes, it is. Unlike Wood Memorial, who just can constantly sub players in and out. And there's a quick turnover on the Tigers again. 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. Wood Memorial trails Princeton 8-5. Oh, great passing by the Trojans. 3 quick passes and an easy bucket. Wow.
Lexi Lashburn.
My goodness, I have no idea what Princeton was doing on there. And Robinson, another steal. Oh, but she'll quickly throw it away, and Kiera Young has it again. Kiera Young dribbles it up, bounce pass down under Brooke James. She'll settle for the baseline J. Oh, no good. An air ball. Brenna Mykrans with it. She can push up the floor. Looks up. Great vision. Finds Carson Robinson. She'll back in. Puts up the shot. It's good.
Carson Robinson.
Now Kiera Young with it again. This press is just going to kill Princeton. Mayer wants to take a timeout, and he's going to get one. The Wood Girls on top, 8-9.
30-second timeout.
And that press is just eating the Tigers up. They have no answer for that.
I'd like to thank Ublar & Sons, Chevy, Cadillac, Toyota, Scion, Commercial Vehicles in Jasper, and Ublar & Sons, GMC, Cadillac, and Vincennes. Where customers send their friends since 1929. Check us out online anytime, 24/7 at ublar.com. Also, I thank Gibson General Hospital. We're more than just your health provider for your friends, family, and neighbors. We provide high-quality, cost-effective care to generations of Gibson County residents for more than 100 years, and we are committed to providing services and care that are centered around you. Thanks.
And Wood Memorial still looking to trap here, and this could really be bad for Princeton. Oh, and Miley, just a quick turnover. And Chloe Bartley will zip it up the floor now. Oh, she'll pull up for a little floater. No good. Great rebound, Lexi Lashbrook. Now Kiera Young with the board. Kiera slinging up court to Casey Russell now. Nice spin move there by Casey. Dumps it down low. Miley has it. Oh, sorry, that was Easton Chandler. Casey Russell had a great look from downtown. Doesn't take it. Slashes into the lane. Puts the layup up and in. 10-9, Princeton lead. But Wood Memorial has Princeton playing out of whack here. They're playing so fast because of this pressure that the Lady Trojans have put on. Here's Bartley with it again. Swings it over. Brenna Mykrans. Shots up by Robinson. Oh, no, pardon me, Sydney Day. Sydney Day going to use the glass and put it in. Ooh, man, the Trojans are really hunting on these passing lanes. Kiera, the floater from the free throw line, nothing but the bottom of the net. 12-11 now is the score. 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Oh, no, if you're Wood, all you have to do is keep getting the ball. Oh, and Brooke James, an emphatic block right there. Kiara Young takes it up. Yeah, that's a blocking foul on number 10, Carson Robinson. And if you're Brooke James, though, you have to be careful. You cannot afford to pick up your second personal foul.
Contact on the floor prior to the shot. Fouls on number 10, Carson Robinson. Carson's first, team second. Substitutions for the Lady Trojans. Into the game, number 14, Morgan Lovelace. Also in the game, number 12, Sydney Lamar.
Oh, Princeton just tries to heave it in, and Brooke James is batted around. Oh, no, and that's going to be Kiara Young's second. If you're Coach Mayer, you are probably going to take Kiara Young out of the game here unless you just want to try to keep it close.
Also number 2, the Lady Tigers, Kiara Young.
You just literally can't take her out of the game. I mean, she's essentially one of the only ball handlers next to Casey Russell, but you need her in the game regardless of fouls in this situation.
And that is not good if you're Princeton. Kiara Young already with 2 fouls. She's going to stay in there. 2:20 left to go in the first. Robinson from downtown. Give her all 3 of those.
Three-point basket.
Carson Robinson making it splash from straight away. Brooke James has it now. They're going to try to trap Brooke. A nice bounce pass back out to Casey Russell. They floated up. Chandler has it. Ooh, bobbling around. She can dribble. She dribbles immediately, picks up a nice pass to Brooke James, who bounces one to Kiara Young, who throws up a layup, misses, gets the rebound, puts it in, plus the foul. Wow, we're all tied up at 14.
Basket is good.
That was a crazy sequence.
Fouls on.
Young's free throws up and in. 15-14, Tigers lead it.
Substitution
Kiara Young going to get a breather.
in the game, number 42, Ava Little.
Ava Little will check in. But the bad news for Princeton is Chloe Bartley's back out there for the Trojans after getting a little bit of a breather. No Brenna Micrans out on the floor right now. Katie Thacker's out there for the Lady Trojans. She has it, swings it down low. Sydney Day with it. Kind of a misdirection jump shot. And Little gets the board. Throwing bows down there. And Brooke James now running point forward for the Tigers. She's got it over here on the left wing. They're going to just double team her and force a sloppy turnover. Here's Katie Thacker on the break. Casey Russell pick up a foul. Not a terrible foul there from Casey. That's her first. 1:23 left to go. Brenna Micrans tries to throw a bounce pass off the knee of Easton Chandler and out of bounds. She'll stick with the Trojans. Brenna Micrans, she has the record for goals scored for the Trojans soccer team. That's Chloe Bartley with it. Bartley has it again. She'll slash in there. She's very athletic. And she's going to, oh no, they're going to call a travel. And Coach Johnny Bartley does not like that. Bartley, without Kiara Young in there, Wood Memorial really looking to ramp up the pressure here. Brooke James has it cutting to the hoop. She'll float it up. Ooh, no good. Rebound, Easton Chandler. She'll kick it back out. If you're Princeton, you really just want to slow the tempo down. Oh, Princeton's playing right into their hands. James, baseline jump shot. No good. Rebound, Little. She'll throw it up. She's fouled. Princeton is out-rebounding the Trojans right now, but my goodness, they're playing way too fast.
I mean, right now it's just they're playing right into Wood's hands, but they're not. Wood's not able to get rebounds, and like you said, the out rebounding, and they're getting to the line at a pretty good rate here in the first quarter. But something you've got to look out for. Princeton already has 16 fouls. One more. Wood's heading to the line for the entire second quarter.
Into the game, Carson Robinson.
And Robinson will check in for number 14, Morgan Lovelace. Little at the line. Free throw is up, and it's in. Now, if you're Brooke James right here, you just do not foul, no matter the situation. Do not want to pick up a cheap second one at the end of the first. Pass is tipped, loose ball. There's a scrum for it. Easton Chandler has that's going to be a jump ball. And that'll stay with the Trojans. Princeton on top, 17-14 with 40 seconds left.
Held ball, possession arrow will favor the Wood Memorial Lady Trojans.
Brenna Mykran's, the floater's in there. She's crafty around the hoop. 17-16, Tigers lead it. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. If you're Princeton, just hold for the last shot here. You have a 1-point lead, unless you have a wide open layup. And that ball is loose down there. Oh, man. Quick on the whistle. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Tigers. But Wood Memorial was going to let Princeton dribble the clock out there. And they slash in and get a quick turnover. Not exactly a turnover, but they're going to switch a possession arrow right back to Wood Memorial. Here's Little with it. Brooke James has it now. 12 seconds left to go in the quarter. Dumps it off to Easton Chandler. Back over to Brooke. 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. James throws a runner up. No good. Loose ball. Oh, and if you're Brooke James, just do not foul here. And Brooke James is going to pick up her second personal foul with 1.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Number 50, Brooke James.
That's going to put them in a bonus.
That is Brooke's second.
Man, it's like everything you tell them not to do, they did there on that possession.
Foul with the Lady Trojans.
And that's just a terrible possession if you're a Princeton Tiger fan.
That's atrocious. Not only can you hold for the last shot and take the lead into the second quarter, you get Brooke James her second foul, and Kier and Brooke, who have her two main players now with 2 fouls, and she misses the first free throw. And Tigers still lead, but just a bad possession there for Princeton.
All right, and we're back here to kick off the second quarter. Princeton up 17-16 after the first. Brooke James and Kier Young both in there with 2 fouls. Man, great ball movement by the Trojans. Robinson's shot is up, no good. Easton Chandler holds on the board. 7:40 left to go in the second quarter. Kier Young, elbow jumper, no good. Air ball on it. Ball's knocked out, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Here's Little has it now, and she just tries to force feed it down low to Brooke James. Oh, loose ball. Ball's getting scrapped around. It's still out there. And the Trojans are going to pick it up. Here's Lashbrook with it. Oh, and she almost gets it intercepted. Carson Robinson brings it up, a spin move off and around. She'll dump it back out to Chloe Bartley. Brenna Mykran's wide open from downtown. Oh, no good. Rebound, and that's Brooke James. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Oh, I thought they were definitely going to call a foul on Brooke James. That would have been her third personal.
I do believe Brooke James is getting a little star treatment a little bit. She's seemingly had about 3 or 4 calls that have gone her way and still has 2 fouls. But there, not much of a jump ball I didn't see, but they give it to her.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it looked like Carson Robinson Chloe Bartley walked there to start off that drive. So I think both teams will take that. Little free throw jumper. Bang! She's coming off the bench. She's got 4 points.
2-point basket. And Little.
Here's Chloe Bartley with it again. You want to talk about a crafty player, you want to talk about Chloe Bartley. Wow. She just does the little things that win you ball games. Brenna Mykrans with that nice bounce pass down low. Here's Robinson dribbling around that zone. Stop, pop. And she's going to get the bounce. 2-point bucket. Wood, 19-18. Lady Trojans down by 1 here, putting their undefeated record up against the line against the 500 Princeton Tigers. 6:20 remaining in the first half. Princeton just trying to get Brooke James that ball down low, but the Trojans are virtually double teaming her. Casey Russell, a good look from downtown. Bang! She knocks it down. Give her all 3 of those. 4-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. 6 minutes, 5 seconds left here in the second quarter. KC basically just manned her up while everyone else stayed in the zone. Easton Chandler's going to try to pick Chloe Bartley's pocket. Knocked it away. Bartley with a nice one-handed pass down to Mykrans. Great job by Brenna Mykrans to pick up Brooke James' 3rd personal foul. Crafty move right there.
Now you've got to put Emma Alt back in the game. I'm almost sure Emma only has 2 fouls. Brooke's got 3, and she's got to be done for the half, I would say. And here comes Emma, like I said, but that's definitely not good. If you're Brooke, you just got to give up a layup there at that point.
Yeah, that's the biggest play of the game to this point. You wouldn't think about it, but great basketball IQ right there by Brenna Mykrans. Going into Brooke James hard. And, yeah, Brooke James just has to give her that shot. Crafty move there by the senior, Brenna Mykrans. She will miss a free throw. Goes out, and the Tigers will have it. But, wow, what a huge loss for Princeton. In my opinion, if you're Princeton, you really just need to try to milk the clock on offense. I would not be surprised to see them try and do that, but now Wood really going to ramp up the pressure, and a definite walk there on Emma Alt. She switched her pivot foot. Man, this pressure is really killing Princeton. Carson Robinson has it now. 5:35 left to go in the first half. Casey Russell reaches in, tips it away. Nice moves there by Robinson. She loses it. Chloe Bartley's trying to hawk down Casey. Casey jacks up a wild layup, no good. And now Kiara Young picks up her 3rd. Oh, this could be disaster for Princeton. Your 2 best players, both with 3 fouls apiece. 5.5 minutes left to go in the second.
Now I believe you have to keep her in the game. I don't think with the lack of ball handling from your team, you've got to keep her in there and just preach. Do not even think about doing anything that would affect getting a foul.
No, and it looks like they are going to bring Kiara Young out. Oh, my. Tori Matthews comes in for Kiara Young. And I have a feeling Wood Memorial is just going to dial up the pressure. It'd be like an all-out blitz in football. No good at the line for Wood. Casey Russell has it. Yeah, Wood's definitely going to be trying to trap for the rest of the half without Brooke James in. She jacks up. Matthews puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, and there's another foul on Princeton. Man, Wood Memorial already in the double bonus for the first half. 5:13 left to go in the first half.
It almost seems as Princeton's done about everything you want, or everything wrong, but somehow still lead by 4, and it's been the lack of free throw shooting here from Wood.
Again, the Trojans are typically money at the line. I don't know what's gotten into him here today. Free throw is up. No good, but you got a double bonus now. You got 2 opportunities to make 1.
Substitution Trojans back into the game. Number 20, Lexi Lashbrook.
My goodness. If I'm Coach Schmeyer, I would just really try to tell my girls to play slow. Princeton is just jacking up wild shots. Second free throw is up. No good. Wow, she misses a pair. That's going to be a foul on Brenna Mykrans, I believe. Could be on the back end of that, though.
I will say the rebounding of Ava Little and Easton Chandler has been big this game. Easton Chandler was able to hit a 3, and Ava Little's come off the bench, had at least 5 rebounds and 4 points. So the supporting cast, as we talked about, has kept Princeton with the lead.
Here's Casey Russell. She needs a shine now. She picks up her dribble in a bad spot, heaves it up. Nice catch there by Tori Matthews. She'll find Emma Alt. Alt drives baseline, puts up a tough floater, no good. Rebound. Oh, what great vision by Chloe Bartley. Slings it up court. Shot, the layup. It's good for the Trojans. Chloe Bartley finished there. Oh, nice no-look pass to Easton Chandler from downtown. No good. Loose ball. Another rebound for the Trojans. Oh, and she just throws it down court. Looked like Tom Brady, but it's intercepted. Sorry, looked more like Jay Cutler then. Down low to Emma Alt. And she's fouled. She'll be going to the line. Shooting 2. Wow, this game is just absolutely chaotic for both teams. I'm kind of surprised Wood isn't even trying to slow it down at this point.
Well, if you're Princeton, you don't want quick shots right now. You have your 2 leading scorers on the bench with 4 minutes to go in the half, both with 3 fouls. I don't think there's any chance they're going to return this half as Emma Alt misses the first free throw. And you got to capitalize on every opportunity you get on the free throw line if you're Princeton right now because you hang on to this lead, but right now it's not looking very good.
No, not looking good at all, especially whenever you consider you're playing the entire second half with at least 3 fouls for Kiara Young and Brooke James. Carson Robinson's back in. She has it. Here's Micrans. She'll swing it around. There's Robinson. Robinson drives in. Pops a mid-range J. No good. Casey Russell has the board. Woods getting right back in this trap. Man, they floated up. Here's Tori Matthews with it, and she coughs it up. Turnover. Here's Chloe Bartley. And see Casey doing what Brooke James should have done 3 minutes ago and just let him put it in the layup. 23-22. Trojan lead. Man, Princeton just cannot deal with this pressure very well. Emma Alt wide open, baseline J, no good. Rebound, Little, she puts it up and in. She's having a nice night tonight. The Tigers up by 3 now. 3:40 left. Here comes Chloe Bartley. She drives in, puts it off the glass. No good. Little, another rebound. Now you got to get it to a ball handler. She just double dribbled. She just blatantly double dribbled. No one noticed it. Oh my goodness, that looked like something you'd see at the Salvation Army. Casey Russell jacks up a random shot out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. They're going to say that's blocked. I feel like I'm watching an SNL skit right now. Oh my goodness.
24, Katie Thacker enters the game.
Wow, Johnny Bartley must be one mild-tempered man because if I was a coach, I would be going irate. If I was the coach of the Lady Trojans. And if you're Ava Little, you could have just sat there all night. Oh, and Chandler throws it up, batted away. Casey Russell has it. She'll drive in, around, pops the free throw line jump shot. It's good. 27-22, 3:05 left to go in the second quarter. Robinson has it now. They're swinging it around. Katie Thacker, great bounce pass to Brenna Micrans. Another great pass. Loose ball now. Jump ball. That's going to stay with Wood Memorial. 2:52 left to go in the first half. The Tigers lead the Trojans 27-22.
Substitution for the Lady Trojans. Back into the game, number 22, Sydney Day.
Avery Jones-Taylor about to check in here.
Also substitution.
Casey Russell going to get her first breather.
Sophomore number 4,
Ooh.
Avery Jones-Taylor.
Something happened here with Casey Russell. They're taking her back to the back. Oh, that could be disastrous for the Lady Tigers. She's played great tonight. Avery Jones-Taylor extremely fast. Went to state running the 100 meters as a freshman. Or sorry, the 400 meters as a freshman. Yeah, and if I am there, I would be burning timeouts right now. You do not want to be out there without Casey Russell, Brooke James, or Kiara Young. Oh, and that's a quick turnover. That would be a great time for a foul if you're Avery Jones-Taylor. You needed a foul right there. Brenna Micrans, an easy layup. Man, if you're Princeton, you need to call a timeout. 5 timeouts left, and Coach Shamir is holding on to them. Tori Matthews has it now. Oh, my. Loose ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to Wood Memorial. Man, that's a potential 4 to 5 point swing for the Tigers there. If after that first made basket, they would have just called a timeout once Casey Russell was jogging back onto the court. .2:15 left to go in the first half. Princeton still on top by 1. Carson Robinson with the ball now. Back over to Brenna Micrans, who's really stepped up her play in the second quarter. Bartley has it. Great passing by Wood Memorial, and Brenna Mykrans is just gashing the Tigers' zone defense right now. Casey Russell has to be absolutely gassed. There's a quick turnover. If you're KC, you just don't need a foul. Bartley pump fakes, puts it up and in. Princeton needs a timeout. This is a huge 8-point run. Batted away, and it'll stay with the Tigers. And Coach Mayer is still not taking the timeout. 1:40 left to go in the first half. 3-point game.
Substitution, Lady Trojans. Back into the game, Lexi Lashbrook.
Emma Alt has it now. 1:35 left to go. They'll swing it up. Princeton breaks the press. Easton Chandler, a wide open look from downtown. No good. Loose ball. Tori Matthews dives, knocks it out. And it'll go back to the Lady Trojans. 1:26 left to go in the first half. Wood Memorial with their biggest lead of the night, on top by 3. Man, if you're Princeton, you just want to stop the bleeding now. Just try to limit this damage. You come back in the second half with Kiera Young and Brooke James out there, you might feel pretty good about your chances. Great help side D there from Easton Chandler. Swinging it around. Here's Chloe Bartley. She dashes in. Fouled. And one for the senior Bartley. Oh, when it rains, it pours. 10-0 run now for the Lady Trojans, looking to make it 11.
Fouls on number 22, Emma Alt. That is Emma's third. Re-entering the game for the Tigers, number 13, Destiny Miley.
And I have no idea who took that timeout. But regardless, there's a timeout. It's going to go to Coach Johnny Bartley.
With Memorial timeout, 30-second timeout.
And my goodness, Princeton was up by 5 without Brooke James and Kiera Young in there. You had to be feeling pretty good about your chances of at least taking a lead into the first half, but my goodness, that quickly turned around in a minute and a half. A 10-0 Lady Trojan run. Chloe Bartley's going to be at the line, looking to make it 11-0 here with 1:09 remaining in the first half.
If I'm Mayor on this offensive possession, I think you have to think about putting Brooke and Kiera back in the game to try to steal a couple points from them on the offensive end and play a little offense-defense before the end of the half.
Yeah, you could put Brooke and Kier back in and just really try to hold for the final shot there, but they're not going to do that. Only 2 starters on the floor right now for the Tigers. That's Easton Chandler and Casey Russell. Shots up. No good. Man, if Wood Memorial just hits their free throws, this is easily a double-digit lead for them. Tori Matthews will break the press. Easton Chandler will swing it across court to Casey Russell. Russell thought about it. From the Trojans, yeah, I would just double-team KC with these guys out. Ooh, loose ball. Russell picks it up. She'll dive in. Yeah, she traveled. 52 seconds left to go in the first half. 5-point lead for the Lady Trojans. They have the ball. Princeton going to keep that press up. Here's Mykrans. She'll swing it back across to Chloe Bartley. Those two have been the beneficiaries here with Brooke James and Kiera Young out in the second quarter. Bartley picks up her dribble in the corner, swings it back across court. A great pass. Back out Bartley, wide open from downtown. The lefty, no good. Rebound, Katie Thacker. She'll put it up and in. Casey Russell just trying to break this press by herself, and she's going to do that. Great pass down low by Casey, and Little puts it in. She's had a great first half. 5-point game. Oh, what great vision there. The pass, oh, and Bartley just can't make the layup, but she gets her own rebound with 4 Tiger defenders around. Goes up another one, loose ball. Now, if you're Princeton, you can just hold this. You don't have to do anything. A second left, yeah. I hate to break it to the fans, she's probably not burying a 3/4 shot there to end the first half. The Trojans lead the Tigers 34-29. And we're back here for the second half. Little's jumper, no good. Brooke James quickly back in there, makes her presence known, grabs the board, puts it up and in. Cuts that Lady Trojan lead to 5 now. Man, in Princeton, I feel like definitely outplayed Wood in the first half, but whenever you're without Kier Young and Brooke James for half a quarter, Wood's bound to make a run. That ball movement right there was incredible. They just find a wide open Lexi Lashbrook underneath the hoop.
From number 34, Brenna Migrants.
And Mycrans puts it in. Here's Brooke James with it now. Kier Young has it. Seven minutes, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. 5-point Lady Trojan lead. And wow, Wood actually playing man, but big time help on Brooke James' side. Charlie Mayer wanted a foul on that block shot right there by Brenna Mycrans. Now if you're Brooke James, do not pick up your 4th personal right here. Loose ball, James going to get the board. Bounce pass to Kier Young, she's pushing it up the floor. She'll drive in, floats a layup up and in there. 3-point game, 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. Bartley swings it over. Here's Brenna Mycrans with it. Flips it across the court. Chloe Bartley just driving in. Man, if you're the Lady Trojans, you need to just attack Kier Young or Brooke James whenever you have the ball. Just try to get them to pick up their 4th. They'll do it sooner or later if you keep the ball around them long enough. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left to go, and Lashbrook puts another one in. Both teams trading buckets here to start the third quarter. A 5-point Lady Trojan lead now. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Oh no, and a cheap turnover there by Princeton. .5:55 left to go in the third quarter. Carson Robinson has it. Brenna Mycrans and Chloe Bartley really just destroyed Princeton late in that first half, and a great move by Mycrans. She'll miss the open jumper. Is that foul on Brooke James? I think it might be. No? It's not. It could be on Easton Chandler. No, on number.
Back ball, number 20, Lexi Lashbrook.
Oh, it was on Lexi Lashbrook. Typically, if someone already has the board, they normally let those go, but they will not. That's her first, not a big deal for the Lady Trojans. Here's Easton Chandler with it. Nice screen by Ava Little down low. Bounce pass to Kier Young. She's fouled going to the line. Ava Little played great in that first half, really keeping the Tigers in the game. Knocked down some free throws, a couple free throw line jumpers, and some layups. And got a lot of rebounds. Glad to see her back out there for this Tiger team.
You can see the offense has definitely had a step up since Brooke and Kier come back in. But the defensively right now, it's just been not very good because they really can't even attempt to play defense at this point in the game with 3 fouls each.
Yeah, and you just want to put Brooke and Kier just out on the wings of this 2-3 zone and just really do not have them contest anything. Maybe have them front someone in the post, but Wood's going to get a lot of good shot opportunities like that one right there from Mycrans. Oh, she did not get a forgiving roll. Now Kier Young can afford to push it. Man, she is so fast. Ooh, and Mycrans going to pick up a foul. Kier Young going to the line again. She's a great free throw line shooter. That one had to hurt a little bit. Brenna Mycrans, her second in a matter of seconds. Kier Young at the line now to shoot these free throws again. First one is up, no good. Short off the front of the iron. 3-point Wood Memorial lead. 5:04 left to go in the third quarter. Shots up and it's good. Two-point game now. Lashbrook puts it in. Man, she has 6 points here in the third quarter. They're just giving it dirt down low, and Brooke James cannot foul. And she's just getting easy buckets. Oh, and Casey Russell just throws it to the wrong team there. Oh, great bounce pass. Chloe Bartley with a phenomenal pass right there to Brenna Mycrans. 6-point Lady Trojan lead. They're ramping the pressure back up. Oh, and Chandler was out of bounds last time she touched it. Timeout, Charlie Mayer.
I'd like to thank Nathan Bloke at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Nathan Bloke, have what you need, know what you have. Call Nathan today at 812-385-2587. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood. We'd also like to thank Susan Bo's Pizza in downtown Princeton. 101 West Broadway. Get your game day pizza and wings at Bo's. Pasta, salad, sandwiches, and desserts too. Call 812-385-2554 or stop by today. Susan Bo's Pizza, downtown Princeton. We'd also like to thank R&T Garage in Francisco. Come see Paul and Tim Lashbrook at R&T Garage for all your car, truck, tractor, and diesel repair needs. They're honest and experienced mechanics will get you back on the road with quality work you can rely on at a fair price. Family owned and operated, so you get your service you deserve. R&T Garage, 5839 East State Road 64, Francisco, Indiana.
Carson Robinson with the ball. She'll float it up to Brenna Micrans. Flips it across the zone. And Bartley. Oh, and Brooke James just rips it out of her hands like stealing candy from a baby. Nice bounce pass to Brooke. Gary Young drives baseline, floats it up. Oh, cannot get the roll. Johnny Bartley wants an explanation from the ref on how that wasn't a foul call. Or maybe at least a jump ball in that situation.
20 of the Lady Trojans, Lexi Lashbrook, to the line to shoot a pair here again.
Ooh, Young not going to get the roll there. Both these teams not really shooting good from the line at all, and typically, especially Wood Memorial is a really good free throw shooting team. Ooh, she's not going to get the roll on either of them. Still a 6-point game. If you're Princeton, you got to capitalize on stuff like that. Free throws and little things to get you back in this game. Or make that gap closer. Not that this game's out of reach. Micrans, nice ball handling. Oh, she walked. Yeah, definitely had that back pivot foot slip there. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Princeton down by 6. At home against the 16-0 Lady Trojans. The #1 team in Class A. Casey Russell just trying to break this zone by herself. Oh, what a dime by Casey Russell to Brooke James. Nice finish there by Brooke. 4-point game. 3:45 left to go. Oh, Brooke James cannot make contact like that. Not a terrible, terrible foul there by Easton Chandler, but I'm really surprised they didn't call a blocking foul on Brooke James.
Foul number 33 that would be Easton Chandler.
There was definitely contact on Brooke James's logo. Could have been blocked there. I don't think a referee was in position to make that call. Brenna Micrans to the line. Her free throw's up and in. 5-point Lady Trojan lead.
Substitution for Wood Memorial, number 12 entering the game, Sydney Lamar.
No good on the second one, and Little another rebound. Oh, did a 360 there. Now it's Casey Russell with it. Oh, what a great job by Chloe Bartley, and now Micrans and Kier Young cannot do that. That is just stupid. Oh my. Kier Young gonna pick up her 4th, and Brenna Micrans, who just proved she's a great free throw shooter. You gotta let her have that one.
Kier's 4th to the line to shoot a pair number.
Micrans goes back to the line. 3.5 left here in the third quarter. She will miss the first. Oh, if you're Princeton, that just things like that will lose you games. Micrans hits 1 and 2. And now Brooke James going to try to run point forward again for the Tigers. She'll throw it up to Casey Russell. Russell's played great for the Tigers in this game. Casey spinning around. She'll pop a mid-range J. Got it! Now Wood Memorial is just trying to push this ball up the court. 4-point game. 3:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Princeton does not have the personnel out to be trying to press like that. No foul call there. Mykrans, sinks it. Man, she's cooking tonight. She had a slow first quarter, but since then, Brenna Mykrans has been on fire. Casey Russell with it, and that ball is just intercepted by Bartley. She'll put it in. Man, these Wood girls are just great at hawking in these pass lines. Just swinging it up. Oh, no. Casey Russell swing it over. Emma Alt, that's a deep two, no good. Rebound grabbed by Little. She'll put it up. Oh, doesn't get the roll, but Brooke James has it. She puts it up and in. 6-point game. 2:25 left to go in the third quarter. Carson Robinson dribbles in, passes it out to Brenna Mykrans. Swinging it around. There's Bartley. Flo Bartley just does not make the little mistakes. Ooh, they're going to call a blocking foul right there on Little. Brenna Mykrans to the line yet again. She does a great job of drawing contact, getting to the line. 2:06 left to go in the third quarter. Wood Memorial on top by 6. Mykrans hits the first one, 7-point Trojan lead. And she hits them both.
Additional substitution with Memorial. Into the game, number 14, Morgan Lovelace.
Batted out. Brenna Mykrans also doing a great job on Brooke James defensively. And there's a loose ball. That should be Trojan ball, and it is. Princeton really has no answer to this press. They're just hoping that Brooke or KC can blow by a player. Ooh, and Easton Chandler going to try to get in the pass lane. Not going to do it. Bartley swinging it around. Nice baseline look there for the Trojans. No good. Casey Russell with the board. Oh, that pass is batted back. I'll sling it up. Here's Little with it. She's played great. Easton Chandler has it now. She'll pass it back over to Casey. Back over Chandler. A wide open look from downtown. Bang! Give her all 3 of these. 5-point game. 1:25 left to go in the third. Man, Chloe Bartley is just running by every single player. And that should have been at least a jump ball or a travel. They're not going to call either one. Brooke James with the board. That has to be something. That's either a jump ball or a travel. They elect to not call either. Brooke James threw it so fast that Emma Alt couldn't hold on to that. Chandler again in the corner for 3. Bang! She knocks another one down. 2-point game. 1 minute left to go in the third. Oh, Bartley. See, this is just great coaching here by Johnny Bartley. He's just going to slow the game down, and that's a cheap foul on Chandler. Great coaching there by Johnny Bartley. Wood Memorial was just playing out of control. Separates his team and slows the pace of the game down.
Easton Chandler on the foul. Her second, team fourth. Substitution with Memorial, number 10, Carson Robinson re-enters.
.50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Trojans only up by 2. Brooke James, oh, that would have been out of bounds. James saves it for the wrong team. Oh, great passing there. Swinging it around. Brooke James cannot foul. That should have been a foul. Mykrans floats it up. Ball don't lie. It's good. 4-point Trojan lead. Now Princeton just needs to slow down, break the press, and take the final shot of the third quarter. Unless Easton Chandler has a wide open 3, then let her. Oh, another turnover for the Tigers. They're just playing out of whack. Steve Hogger to the rescue. He's going to run out on the court and snag a headband of some sort. 4-point game, 20 seconds left to go in the third. If you're Princeton, you can hold this to a 2-possession game. That'd be phenomenal. James intercepts it. 15 seconds left. 14 now. 12 seconds. 11 seconds. James goes coast to coast. She's fouled. She'll be heading to the line. Brooke James playing point forward this game. Interception goes coast to coast. Looks like a cornerback trying to get a pick six.
This Brooke James or LeBron James, I'm not sure. She's playing the point guard position. Way oversized. I've not seen it all year.
James knocks down the first. James sinks them both. 2-point game. Little checks in. You got to get Brooke James out of there. Yes, Brooke James has to come out with 3 fouls. Smart move by Charlie Mayer, taking Brooke James out with 8.8 left in the third quarter. Robinson has it. I'll swing it around. Here's Micran. She'll dash in. 3-pointer for Wood. Oh, no good. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. It doesn't really matter. 0.7 left. If you're Princeton, just throw it down court. Yeah, just get the ball in somehow. And all right, at the end of the third quarter, the Lady Trojans lead the Lady Tigers 52-50.
We'd like to thank Princeton's Hometown IGA. Are you looking for a one-stop shop for all your pre- and post-game needs? Then look no further than your Hometown IGA store right here in Princeton. They have everything you'll need, a great variety of meat and cheese, hot goodies from the deli, including our delicious chicken, superb sides in the deli, and of course, a beverage to fit all occasions. So when you're looking for a place to stop for your next football party, head to Hometown IGA in Princeton, proud supporters of Gibson County sports. We'd also like to thank J&J Tires. When you're riding top condition, stop by J&J Tires and Service at 213 South Hall Street for all your car needs. Alignments, new and used tires, brakes, oil changes, and more. Locally owned and operated by Josh Eden and Justin Ferris. Call J&J Tires and Service at 812-385-4173.
Webb Memorial has it in, and Easton Chandler trying to be sly and sneak up on Robinson. Pass is tipped. Man, the Tigers suddenly have sucked the momentum and life out of this Trojan team, but oh, that's a cheap foul on Easton Chandler. That's, I think, her third. Now that's a bad foul because now 2 more and they're in the bonus. This Lady Trojan team is going to stay poised. Nothing but seniors and 1 junior dressed as varsity for them. 1 junior, Lexi Lashbrook, who played great in that third quarter. Now the thing is, if you're Brooke James, now you still only have 3. Princeton now trying to get in the passing lanes. That's a foul on Brooke. Oh, she's got to be careful she doesn't get teed up. That would be terrible. That's her 4th. Princeton fans do not like that. I think Brooke James hooked the arm trying to go for the ball there. 1 more foul on Woods in the bonus. That's just terrible for Princeton this early in the 4th quarter. And the girl that has the ball right now is the last one you want to foul, Brenna Micran. She's been cooking from the free throw line this game. Now if you're Brooke James, great defense down low by Emma Alt, just trying to give Lexi Lashbrook troubles, make her work for every bucket. Man, Chloe Bartley throws some crisp passes. Loose ball, rebound Brooke James. And Brooke James wants to take it up. A charge, and she's out of the game. Brooke James weaving in and out. Throws up a shot. It's good. Tie game. 7 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. My goodness. Brooke James is running point forward this game. Great take. Loose ball is intercepted. Brooke James has it again. Bringing it up. She'll throw it up to Casey Russell. Russell tries to throw it back. Loose ball. Around Little has it. Ava Little has it. She'll bounce it over. Casey Russell, baseline jumper. Bang! Princeton up by 2. Casey Russell playing out of her mind this game. 6.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. Wood whipping it around. I'd like to see Chloe Bartley getting in isolation here, even if it's against the zone. She was slashing and dashing through there in the second quarter. Here's Robinson with it. The Tiger fans starting to get in it. 6:18 left to go. Princeton up by 2 against the undefeated Lady Trojans. They'll whip it back out. Oh, I like this. Just get it around Brooke James. She can outplay defense. Double dribble. And the Tigers have it. And Johnny Bartley, I thought he was going to call a timeout. Yes, Johnny Bartley wants a full timeout here. 6:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Princeton up by 2.
I'd like to thank Ivy Tech Community College. No matter your age, background, or experience, Ivy Tech has your options you need. Earn your certification or a degree to enter the workforce fast, or get a smart start on a bachelor's degree by transferring credits to the college of your choice. Call Ivy Tech now at 812-385-8495. Take a step forward towards a better future.
Princeton Tigers up by 2 against Wood Memorial. Been a great game here in Tiger Arena. Princeton with the ball. Easton Chandler's hit 3 threes in this one. And she really sparked this comeback from Princeton. Great bounce pass. They get it out. Chandler looking for a 4-3. No good. Loose ball. Brooke James saves it. Tries to throw it out. Goes up. Oh! I thought for sure that hit Brooke out of bounds, but I had a pretty bad angle. Judging by the reaction to John Lee Bartley, that was a good call. 5:50 left to go. In regulation, Princeton up by 2. Casey Russell has it. Russell just played phenomenal. She tried to shoot a 3, almost got blocked, and that results in a turnover. 5:40 left to go in the fourth. Chloe Bartley just looking to go coast to coast. She is so fast. Dashes in. That's going to be, he wanted to call a travel. The far ref wanted to call a travel. The other one wants to call a foul on Brooke James. And it's going to be a travel on Chloe Bartley. Oh, that might be the biggest call in this game. That could have been Brooke James' 5th personal. They're going to call a travel. 5:30 left to go in the fourth. They're going to swing it over. Easton Chandler has it in the corner. She's trapped. Throws it back under. Casey Russell, wide open baseline jumper, puts it up, gets the roll. 4-point Tiger lead. 5:20 left to go in the fourth. Right now, if I'm a Memorial, I have to get it into number 34 hands. Brenna Mykrans, I'd love to see her with it right here. She has it, and it's intercepted. Casey Russell with it again, looking to push it up the court. Floats it up. Brooke James has it now. James dribbles it out. Oh, this would be a good time for Mayor to call a timeout. Looks like Princeton's all out of whack, and they turn it over. Chloe Bartley, 2-point play right here for the Lady Trojans. Oh, you could just tell Princeton was going to turn it over. They were just out of sync on that possession. 4:45 left to go in the game. Tigers up by 2. Emma Alt has it. Wide open 3. Oh, that should have been a carry. Yeah, definitely a carry on Emma Alt. 4:40 left to go, and Kiara Young checks back in for the Tigers.
Number 2, Kiara Young.
It's crunch time now. 2-point game.
I think we remember the last time when Memorial played in this gym, a boys game. Here we did the first of the season.
Four and a half left to go in the fourth quarter. Carson Robinson drives in, takes it. What a great take by Robinson. She puts it in. We're all tied up at 56. 4:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Kiara Young with it. She'll float it up top to Brooke James. Loose ball. It'll go for the Tigers, yeah. Wow, Princeton cannot get lazy on those passes over top of the press. That's where Wood is getting so many of their turnovers. 4:15 left to go in the fourth. They're going to try to trap Casey Russell, and Mykrans rips it away from her. Mykrans puts it in, and the Lady Trojans have a 2-point lead. 4:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Kiara Young will give it back over to Casey Russell. She'll swing it up court to Little. Down low to Easton Chandler. Chandler back over to Little. Loose ball, jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Princeton Tigers. A nice 6-0 run by the Lady Trojans here.
Possession arrow favors the Lady Tigers.
A little under 4 minutes left to go. Wood Memorial up by 2. They're trying to get Casey Russell open for 3. Little has it. She puts it in. Ava Little. She didn't even start today. And she is getting buckets for the Lady Tigers. We're tied up at 58. Brenna Mykrans driving against Brooke James. She'll throw it in. Wild pass tip. That should go for the... Oh, no. Okay, it was tipped by Princeton. I like what Brenna Mykrans is doing. Just take it right at Brooke James. She's not going to foul you. She has 4 fouls. You're going to get great positioning. And go up against a role player for the Tigers. Uh-oh, Chloe Bartley has it. She wants to slash in. She'll dish it back out. 3:30 left. We have a tie game here. Number 1 team in 1A. It's 16-0 Wood Memorial Trojans going up against the Princeton Tigers in Princeton. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Bartley slings it over to Mykrans. Mykrans back over to Bartley now. Mykrans with it again. Loose ball. Now it's Carson Robinson with it. 3:05 left to go. Robinson pops the elbow jumper. No good. Rebound. Got it. Brooke James. Gary Young with the ball now. 2:57 left to go in regulation. We have a tie game here in Tiger Arena. It's been a great one. Oh, loose ball, jump ball, and that's going to go to Wood Memorial. Princeton cannot just go up to the half-court line and stall with the ball. Casey Russell was doing a great job of just driving right through that zone. I'm kind of surprised they don't just allow Casey Russell to continue to be the point guard. She was doing so great in the third and early fourth quarter, even without Kiera Young out there, just breaking this press by herself. Oh, Chloe Bartley with it now. 2:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're all tied up at 58. Carson Robinson with it on the right wing. .230 now. Wood Memorial being extremely patient. Ooh, great look for Robinson from downtown. They're just trying to get someone open underneath the bucket here. They are being extremely passive. 2:15 left to go in the fourth quarter now. Here, Princeton just do not foul. A foul puts Wood in the bonus, and Chandler steals it. Easton Chandler going coast to coast. She's fouled. She'll be going to the line. Easton Chandler caught on to the tendencies of that motion offense they were running, and they steal it. Chandler to the line. 2:09 left. She's got 9 points. Every single point she has came from behind the arc. What a ball game here. First one's up. No good. For Easton, you just got to settle in here. One gives you the lead. That'll make things really interesting if someone's up by a point, too. 2:09 left in the game. She sinks the back end. 2:09 left. That was a huge free throw by Easton Chandler. Princeton up by 1. Carson Robinson has it. Now over to the senior Brenna Mykrans. And if I'm Wood, I'd want to get Brenna Mykrans over on Brooke James' side of the court. Give her the ball and let her take it right to Brooke. Brooke James has been extremely passive on defense in the second half because she has that 4th foul. Mykrans will dish it back out to Robinson. Mykrans with it now. On the baseline. Uh-oh, she rounds the corner. She's going to drive in. That's a block. Yeah, she was not set up at all. Tiger fans want to charge. She was not set. And Wood goes to the line for the bonus. A great call there by the official. Ava Little was not set.
But Wood Memorial has struggled all night at the line. But Mykrans the exception there, as she's knocked down the majority of her free throws.
Yeah, Brenna Mykrans has been money now. If you're Princeton, you got to be ready. This is 1-1. You would not want her to miss the front end, and you'd be lackadaisical and Wood get an easy rebound here. Front end of the 1-1 for the senior Mykrans. Free throws up, no good. And Bartley goes huge. Loose ball. Jump ball, and it'll go to the Lady Tigers. Oh, my goodness. I think 2 of the 4 girls down trying to get boards for Princeton did not understand that it was the 1-1. And Bartley steals the rebound, but has it batted away. Oh, that's a cheap foul, and now Princeton's in the 1-1. If you're the Lady Tigers, this is probably your best free throw shooter, and Kiera Young going to the line.
But as shaky as Princeton has seen in this press breaker, I don't like that foul. And at this point, even if she makes both, no lead seems safe at all with as many turnovers that we've seen by this Princeton team.
Front end of the 1-on-1. Kiera Young sinks the first. That's huge. Wood Memorial has not made a 3-point basket yet tonight. Minute 30 even left on the clock. Princeton up by 2. Young puts it up, sinks them both. 2 huge free throws. 3-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. 61-58 your score at Tiger Arena. Wood Memorial undefeated, 16-0. Chloe Bartley with it now. Timeout, Johnny Bartley. Wow, great atmosphere here for a girls game. Remember last year, Jackie Young broke the girls scoring record in the state of Indiana against Wood Memorial in a barn burner. That game was closer than many expected. And here tonight, this game's closer than many expected. Wood Memorial, the best girls team in the area, regardless of class, caught up in a tough one against the Lady Tigers.
And I mentioned before the game, Princeton's going to have a big help from their supporting cast. Casey Russell, Easton Chandler, and a surprise off the bench, Ava Little, who's got 10 points and most likely double-digit rebounds. And it's been just a team effort here. I think that's been Princeton's problem much of this season, is not having a good team effort. And tonight they put one together against the 16-0 Wood Memorial Trojans.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Wood Memorial down by 3. Chloe Bartley, the senior, has it. Brenna Micran's over here on the far side of the court. They're going to run, and Robinson, she throws it up, misses it. An air ball, and Brooke James hauls it in. Brooke James breaks the press. Brooke James has it now. If you're Princeton, you can just really slow down. I don't really know what Brooke James is doing. She's just trying to dribble out the clock, I guess. She'll find Ava Little, who swings over. Turnover! Lashbrook down the floor. Robinson puts it up. It's in! A 1-point game. Oh, my. I'm really surprised Charlie Mayer did not call a timeout. Brooke James was dribbling rapidly around midcourt. It kind of felt like that possession with about 2.5 left when Brooke James had it, and you could just tell something bad was going to happen.
All she had to do was dribble it around, or even Charlie Mayer, who has 3 timeouts left, to take one of those. He's not been calling them all night, and now it's a 1-point game. And now if you're Wood, you can play defense for a solid 20 seconds, I would say, before fouling if you choose to go that route here in the single bonus.
Yeah, and I don't know what the scouting reports are. I have no idea who shoots really good free throws at Princeton. I know Kiera Young's money at the line. But, man, if Ava Little gets it around the arc and you want to foul, you might want to do that. You know, she's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. I don't know if they have those advanced analytics. Casey Russell has it now. She'll swing it up. Easton Chandler with it. Now, if you're Chandler, you got to push it past half court. Here's Kiera Young with it. Young dribbling around. That's a foul. Wow, that was a cheap foul. Oh, and Kiera Young to the line, the last person you want to see at the line if you're Wood Memorial.
Fouls on number 23 of the Lady Trojans, Chloe Bartley.
2 huge shots.
Kiera Young.
2 huge shots here for Kiera Young, the junior. First one's up. She got it. Ice is intervened. She sinks the first. Now Princeton's going to fall back. What's Ava Little doing here? Looked like Princeton was going to fall back. Then they elected not to. Now the referees are going to allow some subs to come in late. Kind of surprised Princeton. If they're going to put 2 back, I'm really surprised they're not just going to bring all 4 back. Just doesn't make sense. Young, second one's up. It's good. 39 seconds left. Princeton on top by 3. Chloe Bartley to Robinson. Mykrans down low to Lashbrook. Lashbrook puts it up, no good. Loose ball. Rebound. Robinson. She's fouled by Brooke James. That's Brooke James' 5th. And that's Sydney Day who's going to the line. Brooke James has fouled out, and that's huge for Princeton. That is gigantic. Not even talking about overtime, just talking about getting this rebound if she would happen to miss one.
That's 5 fouls on number 50, Brooke James.
Emma Auld will come back in. Oh, that's a huge foul.
Emma Auld.
Even with 30 seconds left, that is gigantic.
And it's the 2-shot foul here. So, and now Charlie Mayer's going to take a timeout.
Full timeout. Princeton Community.
And with the way Princeton has handled the press breaker all night, it's just scary. And I mean, without Brooke James in there now to at least throw the ball to, someone that's strong with the ball, at this point you hope just to try to get it into Kier and hope she's fouled because she's hit her last 4.
Yeah, and if you're inbounding for Princeton, you have to be aware that you have 2 timeouts. If nothing's open, don't force it in there. Burn one. You'll still have 1 left. High school, you cannot advance like you can in the NBA, so it's going to be tough for Princeton to get it in and go the length of the floor. And Brooke James, she was a good inbounder too for the Tigers. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens after these 2 free throws. Princeton also, without Brooke James, it's going to be tough for them to secure a rebound. They're probably going to have Little down on the low block, but the other 4 players they have out there are guards. And Wood Memorial, they're going to have Mykrans and Lashbrook down on the low block. It's going to be tough. Got to box out, use the fundamentals. And those other players around for Princeton, the other 4 girls down here, have to be ready to crash to help out. Wow, Easton Chandler, Kier Young on the low block. Little is not down there. They have a Little by the free throw shooter. They might have her try to close out here. 30 seconds left. The senior, Sydney Day at the line. Just recently scored her 900th career point. First one's up. She got it. Clutch free throws all around, and this one at the end. These teams struggled early. They've got him here lately, and they're going to switch. Now, Brenna Mykrans is a player you have to watch out for if you're the Lady Tigers. She killed you tonight. You'd hate for them to miss. Mykrans get it and put one back in to tie it up. 30 seconds left. Day's free throws up. She hits them both. Ice in her veins. Princeton quickly gets it into Kier Young, and she's going to be fouled by Chloe Bartley. Not a terrible foul. Princeton's up by 1. Not the girl you wanted to foul. But Princeton's still in the 1-and-1, and there's only 28 seconds left.
Right, it was a quick foul, and not necessarily what you wanted to do, but it was still quick enough where you can play the free throw line game a little longer, especially without Brooke James protecting the rim.
Yeah, Princeton needs these free throws more than ever. First one's up. It's good. Kier Young. She missed her first free throw of the night. She's hit 5 since then in a row. 2-point game. That's big for Princeton because Wood Memorial hasn't hit a 3 all night, or they've only attempted 1. Young. No good. Oh, and over the back foul on Easton Chandler, and that's huge. And that's Sydney Day once again. She just hit a pair. Can't she do it again? Man, that's terrible if you're Princeton. No time runs off, and Wood can tie the game.
And that's one where you talked about earlier, send your players back, because in that situation, you can draw a foul, and that's what happened. And I don't want to look far this much ahead, but this game goes to overtime. Advantage for Memorial if Brooke James is on the bench.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. And I definitely would have sent my players back there because Brooke James not there to get the board. First one's up, no good. Loose ball rebounded by Emma. Oh, but it's stolen by Day. Loose ball, squirting around. That's tipped away. Casey Russell has it. There's a foul. Russell to the line. 18 seconds left. You want to talk about guts and living up to your mistake that was done previously. Easton Chandler just laid out for that one to tip it to Casey Russell. What a phenomenal play. And Russell, she's played so great all night. Outfitting for her would it be in her senior year to sink 2 free throws and knock off an undefeated team 16 games into the season. This is a double bonus here. Russell sinks the first. She hits this one, and you're Princeton. If you want, you can let them run down here and foul him easily.
Shooting the second at 2 is Casey Russell.
You've got to imagine here, if she makes this, that they're going to get a quick 2. But Charlie's going to take a timeout.
If I'm Princeton, I would not foul yet. However, if they make this basket and you inbound and miss, or you make one and miss one, I would not be shy about playing that foul game. See it done a lot in the NBA now, and Princeton has done great at the line down the stretch.
What I would say we would do here is run down and try to get a quick 2 on a drive and call timeout immediately, get into your press is what I would imagine they would do, because if the ball, obviously you can't stop the clock after a made layup, so they could let it go for 5 seconds. So I think if they get a quick bucket, you'll see a timeout from Bartley, and then just get in the press breaker and foul the first person you see.
18 seconds left. Princeton trying to get their biggest win of the season. Wood Memorial, I would never count them out. A bunch of seniors with really great knowledge of the game. They're only down by 4, 18 seconds left, and they're in the bonus. One more foul, and Wood Memorial's actually in the double bonus too, so you might want to rethink the entire foul situation there. Wow, yeah, they're definitely going to want to apply some pressure just to make Bartley dribble this ball. Yeah, they're going to bounce it in. Here's Chloe Bartley. She's played pretty well tonight. Bartley just zooms down the court, takes it up, puts it. Oh, no good. She missed a bunny. They say, but Bartley has it. What a great pass by Chloe Bartley. What a great pass by Chloe Bartley to find the wide open Robinson. Now 10 seconds do run off. Princeton's in the double bonus too, but wow, what a pass there by Chloe Bartley.
And that's exactly what I thought they would do. And now, with Princeton still having timeout left, if they can't get this ball in, you must burn that. And just try to get the ball in to really, at this point, anyone. You're in the double bonus now. So someone's going to have 2 shots. But I think obviously you have to look at Kiera Young, who's made 5 of her last 6. And Casey Russell, who just knocked down 2 pretty confidently.
Yeah, and if you can't get it in the first time you burn your timeout and you can't get it in again, just heave it down the floor. You know, heave it down the floor. Hope someone touches it so the clock starts, and Wood Memorial has to go the length of the floor to win or tie the game. 2-point game, 8 seconds left. Princeton's on top, 66-64. What a great game. Easton Chandler set to inbound. Emma Alt is back deep for the Tigers. Johnny Bartley's going to bring Brennan Mikrans up now. No one's pressuring the ball here. They're going to throw it into Kier Young. Yep. They're going to foul Kier. 5.5 left. She hits 1, and you're Princeton. You can foul.
Now Kier can pretty well end the game with 2 made free throws here, putting them up 4. But I like your decision here. With 5.5 seconds left, there's plenty of time to run down there and get a good look from 3 if she just happens to make 1 or just misses both. And she misses the first.
Substitution, Lady Trojans.
Man, if you're Princeton, you want Kier Young to hit this. If you're Princeton, Kier Young hits this, I would let Wood break half court and foul immediately. They also have a timeout.
If she makes this, I call a timeout to say foul.
Absolutely. Young, second one's up. No good. Rebounded by Ava Little. She's been so clutch all night, and they foul her with 1.9 left. Ava Little. Out of nowhere. Ava Little with the biggest rebound and play of the night.
Ava Little probably has 15 rebounds off the bench tonight. She's been absolutely huge. And now can end it with 2 free throws and possibly knocks it down.
She knocks down the first. One more will do it. I'm sure that one did it right there with 1.9. Wood would have to heave an inbound pass in. You might want to miss this one intentionally, actually. Little's second one's up. She hits them both. How fitting for Ava Little. And that'll do it. Princeton beats Wood Memorial 68-64. Ending the Trojans' 16-0 season.